Welcome, my followers. I'm your boy JD Knoles, and this is Knoles Cool Stuff. And this is my final thought and review after having the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus for 1 week and some change. And I'm going to give you my complete thought and truth about this phone. Alright, so this is Knoles Cool Stuff. Alright, my followers, this is the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and this is my final review after using this device for 1 week. Alright, let's first off talk about what I like about this phone. First, I like the design. Alright, the simplicity of the design is very nice. It's not overbearing like some other phones trying to be flashy and stuff. It knows how to work the phone, okay? Alright, bright display, alright, bold colors. The back, very simple, just the camera module, okay? It's a nice design, and I have small hands, and I'm fine holding this phone like this, all right? Now, you might be saying, what about the infinity hole or hole punch, whatever they're going to call it now, all right? The infinity hole does not bother me, all right? Most of the wallpaper covers up the hole, and you can't really notice it, and when you do have it and you're watching movies and stuff, not that big of a deal. Your eyes focus towards the middle of the screen, so you're not looking off to the side. So that is one thing I like about the phone. The design of the display. All right. Alright, so number two, why do I like this phone? The cameras, okay? I did a face-to-face off between the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the Huawei Mate 20X. And tell the truth, I like the Samsung a little bit better because when you take pictures with it, it gives you a natural color, natural picture. While the Huawei Mate 20X was trying to make it, I don't know, kind of fake looking, I guess. You can tell it's using a lot of AI to make it look better, brighter colors. But then when you look at the actual subject you're shooting at, it's like, wait, man, the color's not that bright. So I like natural pictures where it looks natural and stuff. Um, Now, the back camera does do great job between the wide angle, and the telephoto lens. All right, let me show you some pictures and show you what I took with the back cameras, also with the selfie cameras of me. All right, so let's take a look at those pictures first. All right, so as you can see, the pictures were actually pretty nice, in my opinion. I, I'm not a photographer, I'm not trying to say I am one, but as a normal person who takes pictures with a smartphone, they were good, okay? Good enough for Facebook, good enough for Instagram, good enough for Twitter, all right? Now, another thing I like about this is the performance of the phone. It handled anything I did that day from 7 o'clock in the morning all the way till like midnight. Multitasking, not a problem, all right? It handled all the multitasking, and this is with me running a VPN in China, all right? And VPN kind of slows stuff down a little bit. I'm using a VPN to access Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the stuff I need to do with Google. I'm using a VPN, and it handled it well. It went fast enough, even by using a VPN in China, all right? Another thing I like about this is the display. It's big enough, so it handled when I played video games on it. All right. It handled it when I was watching a movie. And it handled it when I'm watching music videos. And with the dual speakers, sounds crisp, sounds great. no problem, okay? And talking about sound, what I like about it is still have the headphone jack, which is actually pretty good because I still carry my old Beats Executive headphones around, and they're not Bluetooth. I have to stick a wire in it to make them work. All right, so I'm glad Samsung kept that. All right. The performance of this phone works great. All right, you're not going to have any problems. Only thing you have to worry about is hoping that Samsung does all the updates for Google. All right, that's the only problem with Samsung in the past is they never updated the Google software fast enough. All right, or they just don't update it at all. All right? But as far as right now, great phone as far as performance. Other things I like about this phone, the micro SD card for expandable storage. All right. I watch a lot of movies. I have a lot of movies. I have a lot of music videos. I have a lot of music. And the 128 gigabyte would not have been enough. All right. I'm glad I could expand my storage. Also, I like about this is the reverse power sharing, I guess they're calling it, the power sharing. All right. But I wouldn't recommend it to charge up somebody's phone. All right. I think it's meant more for smaller items like the smartwatch or the earbuds. Okay. That's great because my earbuds run out. Pop it here. I'm good for go for the rest of the day. All right. Also, another thing I like about this phone is the ultrasonic fingerprint reader. All right. Now I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it doesn't work. It takes forever." No, you lay your thumb flat down. Don't be lazy when trying to open your phone. It'll work fine all the time. All right. Worked fine with me. I had hardly any issues. Occasionally, maybe miss once or twice, but if you lay it flat down, lay it flat down, it's going to work. Don't get lazy and just use the side of your finger and say, "Oh my God, it's not working." Use the middle part of your fingers, okay? Not the side of your fingers. Don't get lazy. "Oh, I can't open it." Now, if you want to be that lazy, Samsung does allow you to register the same thumb twice, 3 times. So if you want that way, the second time, just register the top, sides, and everything. You'll be good, all right? All right, so those are other things I liked about the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. All right, now let's talk about things I don't like about it. All right, so let's talk about the only one complaint I have about the phone, and apparently everybody else does, is the Bixby button. Now, I thought everybody was exaggerating that Bixby was not that great, but apparently I asked it a very simple question. "Hey Bixby, how's the weather?" Let's check. "Hey Bixby, how's the weather?"
I didn't understand that.
"Hey Bixby, how's the weather in China?" Nothing. It wouldn't even answer that one. "Hey Bixby, how's the weather in China?"
I didn't understand that.
Now I know, the AI assistant is supposed to be not the greatest and stuff, but you think it could tell me how the weather is. I would use other stuff, right? "Hey Bixby, open Apple Music." No problem there. "Hey Bixby, do a rap."
I wrote this a while ago, but it's still fresh. They call me Bixby, of immaculate pedigree. My name's Knoles, a star in your galaxy. Top now source code not for imitation. Rockin' the nation with binary computation. Sensation. This rap is peak for me. I'll drop math. It's told you hypocritical bad. Other AIs, they'll fade into irrelevant. They're AV artificial, but they lack in my intelligence.
Okay, so that seems weird, but that it can do all that stuff, but it can't tell me how the weather is. All right. But aside that, I still have my Google Assistant, so I usually mostly use that anyway. So not a big problem. Another thing I noticed is when I do heavy social media, using all my apps and stuff, Twitter and everything like that, I found out that the phone got a little hot and stuff. And that's just doing just normal social media stuff. And when I did gaming, it got a little hotter. So I wonder, you as my followers, does the Samsung Galaxy S10 seems to overheat faster than other phones? All right, so that was my final thought and review of the Samsung Galaxy S10. And I have to say, if you have the means, I highly recommend that you pick one up. It's so choice. All right, so, but if you're gonna pick this phone up, please, if you're gonna spend $1,000, do a little extra and buy yourself a case. All right, I bought this Samsung case because it's green and my phone is green, and so slap it on right here. Don't worry about your phone, okay? Now, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications for new videos from Knoles CoolStuff. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Even if you don't, I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, as always, I'm your boy JD Knoles. And as always, my followers, be cool.